12 laps to go in the Discount Auto Parts 200. There have been 5 leaders of this race. Christian Elder, who is the current leader, has led the most laps, 25. Ricky Bryant, the pole sitter, led 15. Eddie Kelly has led 14. Huffman 13, and Combs 1 lap when everybody else pitted.
I'll tell you what, that 11 car, that white car in 4th spot, he was a second behind these guys a little bit ago, and he has caught up with them.
We haven't talked very much about him, but he has been up there in the lead draft all afternoon. That's Mark King from Seymour, Tennessee, in the white number 11. He comes from the go-kart ranks, was the World Karting Association national champion in 1987 and 88, and runs late models at Nashville. He has done an outstanding job. He's 4th in line there in that white number 11. Now there are just 11 laps to go in the Goody's Dash Series event here at Daytona International Speedway. We're going to take a quick break and then be back interruption-free for the checkered flag. What? Bob Jenkins, Benny Parsons, Bill Weber, Dr. Jerry Punch at Daytona International Speedway. And now we're beginning to see, oh, look at this drafting.
Wow, that was, I think they made a little bit of contact down the backstretch.
Huffman trying to get around Christian Elder, the leader of the race. When they come down, we'll have 10 laps to go.
And there's Eddie Kelly, the 40 car, about to go a lap down.
He is in 11th position. There are 10 cars now on the lead lap. The top 4 are nose to tail, 10 to go. Once again, Huffman looks to the inside, tries to make the move.
Oh, we contact, and Elder spins.
Slides up the racetrack. Is collected by a couple of other cars.
That's Derek Kelly in the 28 car, and now the 40 car of Eddie Kelly as well. Both the Kellys have managed to hit the 21.
Wow.
And now Chapman has the lead.
Chapman has the lead with Huffman second, but now Huffman is going to go to the inside and try to take over the lead. And he will. They're racing back to the caution flag.
I'm not sure they race, but they don't act like they're racing, Bob. They act like they're slowing down. We'll go back to the preceding lap is what they act like, yes.
Well, Christian Elder will not repeat as champion of this race. Huffman went to the outside, Chapman to the outside, and Christian Elder lost control down in turn number 1. There is the shot live from the onboard camera. He's unbuckling the helmet and getting out. Robert Huffman had been working on him and trying to decide what to do for the last few laps, and he decided to make this move.
This is down the backstretch, just going in turn 3, isn't it? No, I guess this is turn 1. This is where the contact happens, right there, and Chapman goes by on the outside.
Oh, he's lucky that he didn't collect Huffman.
I wonder if there was contact, or just the fact that the 77 car going by on the outside. Now here comes Derek Kelly, with no place to go. Now here goes the other Kelly, Eddie Kelly, in the 40 car. He will go by in the grass. Well, I think he will.
Here's the onboard camera shot.
This is going down. Let's see if we can hear any contact. You know, I believe we'll see one more angle here. We have one more angle right there. He got the car loose getting down in the corner, and we heard him back off the throttle. When Christian Elder backed off the throttle, that's what completed the car spinning out. There's Eddie Kelly. I told you he spun out.
And Elder's car, as it came up the banking, was right at the right angle for the car to tip over. Luckily, it didn't. But he got banged around pretty good. Down to Bill Weber.
With Christian's crew chief Eddie Jones, I know you're disappointed. Have you heard from your driver?
Yeah, he's okay, Bill. It's very disappointed, very upset, naturally, but he's okay, physically.
You had a very strong race car. You said that car's never run that fast.
The car's never run that fast. Last year we had such a good race car. He only ever ran probably 95% throttle and handled the field. This year we knew we were going to have to run faster. He did that. We ran laps a full second faster than we ran last year. It was an excellent race, and I had to end like this.
Tough break for Christian Elder. Now our shot from the Budweiser blimp overhead.
Right here, Christian Elder starts getting out of shape. And I don't believe Huffman made any contact with him. I think that he got out of shape, and when he backed off the gas to get the car back under control, with those cars going by on the inside and outside, that's when he lost control.
We'll show you the onboard shot once again, and we'll listen.
And when we hear him back off the throttle, that's when his troubles start. His troubles start when Huffman gets on the inside. Now listen as he backs off. I think that just kind of spun the car out when he backed off the throttle.
And that's the end of what was a great run once again for Christian Elder, who had led 29 laps of this race. Right now the car is on the end of a wrecker and headed for the garage area. Well, the caution is out and the laps are clicking off. There are 8 to go. Huffman, Chapman, and King now are the top 3, and again Mark King has been very steady in this race. There's Eddie Kelly.
And looks like he's going to have some help with the wrecker to get his vehicle. Whoops. There's a loose wheel.
Yep.
I don't know where he's going, but he's going fast. I guess that's off Eddie Kelly's.
Yeah, I would
Look out, truck. Who's chasing who?
And that's the left front off of Eddie Kelly's car. And Kelly also takes off the gloves disgustedly. He had a great run going and just wants to sit there in the car for a few minutes and catch his thoughts. Meanwhile, the tire has slowed down to the point where the track officials can come out and retrieve it.
So this is going to take a couple more laps to
Yes, it is.
get this car off the racetrack. So there's only going to be 4 or 5 laps to go, it appears, for a green flag.
9 cars on the lead lap. Flying high above Daytona is the Bud 1 airship. Traveling 365 days a year, Budweiser's aerial ambassador salutes NASCAR. And we thank them for the aerial shots of today's Discount Auto Parts 200. Well, there are coming down to be 74 laps completed. 6 to go. There is the trophy that is up for grabs here this afternoon. Will it be Huffman? Will it be Chapman?
Or Mark King. Let's don't forget about that 11 car.
And Ned Combs is in 4th.
Yeah. The 11 car is owned by Dean Combs. He's some relation to Ned. And I think Dean has more victories than anyone in this division. We saw the sponsors on the quarter panel. It says Boomers. It's Boomer Esiason's line of sauces or something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, again, King is a Tennessee boy and has been in contention all afternoon long here. He's 30 years of age. Should be good here in the last few laps. Is Huffman going to be able to pull off his first victory here at Daytona? Doctor?
You mentioned Mark King. His car owner is Dean Combs. Dean is sort of the Richard Petty of the NASCAR Goodies Dash Series. Dean is a 5-time Dash champion, sort of the original guy who dominated the series, and he has more wins than anyone can think about in Dash competition. 60 career victories, 26 ahead of the nearest competitor, Dean Combs. And of course, everything he's ever touched in Dash has turned to gold. He owns the car number 11 of Mark King out of Seymour, North Carolina, and maybe his touch will bring Mark a victory at Daytona.
It will be interesting. That donut that's on the left side of that car has been there since the very first lap. He's running in third place. We'll take a break and be back for the finish here at Daytona in just a moment.